Guess who's back? The cis not being okay. Guess who never left? The cis not being okay. We're just here for another installment, yeah. Hey Spuds, how's it going? It's Jamie, welcome back to another video, or maybe your first video on this channel, but welcome either way. I hope you're going to enjoy it, because today we are back looking at the not okay cis. The cis who are not okay. I mean, a lot of this is transphobia, an incredibly rigid and uncomfortable enforcement of gender norms. I feel like it's been a while since we've looked into specifically the cis not being okay. Nope, not even gonna try. That is not working, give up. A blue nut and a pink bolt. Or is it the other way around? A blue nut and a pink bolt. Wait, I just said it that way. A blue bolt and a pink nut. I don't know which way round it goes. There's a blue long screwy thing and a pink circular thing. There are only two genders. Sincerely science. I think they put the comma in the wrong place. No. And also, that t-shirt is just terribly designed. Today's my first time using the women's restroom as my true self. I'm assuming that's a trans woman. I can't wait to see what it's like in there. I'm so nervous. And there's like a fluttering of sparkles, blah, blah, blah. Ah! A shitty toilet. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, running out of the women's, taking a wig off, running back into the men's. Excuse me. One, no matter how disgusting the toilets are, if there really was that big of a difference, no matter how disgusting they are, I'm not detransitioning based on public toilet cleanliness. No. Two, I have personal experience of using both women's and men's public bathrooms because I am a trans man. Let me tell you, 90% of the time the men's public bathrooms will be grimmer than the women's. It smells like pee all the time. There's one stall that gets overused. Okay? I did notice when I first transitioned and I stopped using the women's and I started using the men's, I was like, oh boy, most of the time these are kind of gross. Did I run out of there screaming back into the women's? No, because I'd rather use a gross toilet than the wrong toilet. Pregnant. Predictor. When you need to know. Did they not already know? Is this telling them when they're gonna have the baby? Because I'm pretty sure a doctor could have told them that. Or is this telling them that they are having a baby? Because I'm pretty sure that anybody could have told them that. LGB is only valid lesbian, gay, bisexual, straight. Oh, they meant LGBS, not LGBs. There wasn't a missing apostrophe. What about transgender, asexual, pansexual, for example? I mean, sure, I respect your opinion, but are all others not valid? Some aren't even sexualities. Trans is a gender. No, not a sexuality. Pansexuals are just weird. Bisexuals and asexuals have a fear of germs. This is not real. This cannot be real. Also, I appreciate trying to be respectful of other people's opinions, but straight is not in the LGBT plus community. There is no LGBS. There's never an S for straight. Apparently my gender is trans and I'm scared of germs. G, when presented with these, which flag will kids not choose? Gender definitions. Gender, transgender, cisgender, non-binary, gender fluid, gender queer. I'm assuming this person has an issue because the cisgender flag is just 3 shades of grey. I've never seen a gender flag before. Yes, people will choose to have an identity that will see them be discriminated against and have less rights, purely because the flag has some colours in it. How ridiculous a concept is that? It's just a one step into a conspiracy theory of like a trans agenda where it's like, yes, they're recruiting people through colourful flags. I support LGBTQ plus rights, but I refuse to call anyone anything other than he and her pronouns. Why? Yeah, why? Do you not use their name either? Because in the history of the world, the only things to ever exist are men and women. In the history of the world, the only things to ever have existed. Men and women. Nothing else. No kangaroos. No cameras. No trees. There has never once been someone born a they or anything else. Even if you are physically different, science will settle which one of the two possibilities you are. I have no problem with someone transitioning from one to the other, and will respect those pronouns when needed, but I will never refer to someone as a they. I bet you already have, many times. What really gets me is how many of these people who try to tell me that they are a they, I mean, you just did it, that they are a they, are also big believers in science when it comes to arguing against religion and other things that support their I'm assuming they meant their claims, but choose to ignore it when it tells them something they don't like. Oh my god. People can be non-binary. Everybody uses they, them in a singular way. Multiple times. Probably multiple times a day. Whenever you talk about somebody and maybe you know the position they hold in a company, but you don't know who they are, what their name is, or their gender. You're talking about that one specific person. You will use they, them pronouns when you talk about them. Okay, we have somebody hoovering. Is there an arm hanging out of their wardrobe? Why is there a hat? Are they cleaning because they murdered somebody? What is going on? And then the other person is ironing a dirty top. They have a kitten who is pretending to be a woman. Oh, is that a trans man in the closet still pretending to be a woman because they've not come out of the closet yet? Is that what this is? I know that's not what this is. What is this though? What a hot mess. A sub named Are the Cis Okay? If you named a sub Are the Trans Okay, I wonder how fast it would get banned. Probably like one day. Funny. Yeah, because it would be full of transphobia and people saying trans people don't exist and just like actual discrimination. On one side, we have Are the Cis Okay, which is light joking but also calling out rude and inappropriate behaviours. And on the other hand, we have Are the Trans Okay, which inevitably would be full of transphobia that would just end up on Are the Cis Okay. They're not comparable. Oh, an angry looking person? They don't look very happy. Blue hair. Says somebody else. Let me guess. Pronouns. Only people with blue hair have pronouns. Even if you don't know my name, I expect you to know my name. Do not use pronouns for me. That's what they sound like. I do not like it when transgenders call me cis. I don't like it when cis people say transgenders. I have a transgender friend who was born a man but is now a woman who refers to me as a cis female, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable. I would just rather be called a woman. I don't know how to bring this up because I feel like I will be labelled as transphobic. I wouldn't label you as transphobic for that. I would just question why. Why do you have a problem with a prefix? You're clearly happy. Like, you haven't just said, I have a woman friend. You said, I have a transgender friend who was born a man but is now a woman. That's how you've referred to your woman friend. Yes, they're a trans woman, but they're still a woman. Not only did you feel the need to point out that they're transgender, but you also did not even call them a transgender woman, so you're not offering like the same respect back. Double standards. If you're happy to refer to a trans woman as a trans woman, why are you not happy being referred to as a cis woman? I'm a 55-year-old Christian male. I'm also a conservative and not a liberal snowflake. I am an in-charge type of guy who in my relationships makes the final decision on everything important and settles any and all arguments. I'm a firm believer that most problems in modern marriages are because there is no clear hierarchy, which can lead to a power struggle, unnecessary arguments, and oftentimes divorce. Just buy yourself a teddy bear and marry that. I think if you're the type of person that just speaks over your partner and does not let them share their opinion, maybe you won't get divorced, but you've like just silenced your partner, the person that you're supposed to love and respect and be mutually supportive of. Like, what? Oh, that is not the way to go. We are forever told that self-identification is everything and that to misgender someone is hate-filled bigotry. Well, if it's deliberate. I do not identify as cis, and to call me cis forces a gender on me I do not accept. The painful irony is they are guilty of what they accuse us of. Hashtag cis is a slur. Cis is not a gender. Cis is not a slur. Referring to somebody as cis is not at all comparable to deliberate misgendering. Don't hire anyone with pronouns in their bio, you'll thank me later. Oh, will I? Really? I think maybe I'll only ever hire people with pronouns in their bio. I hate being called cis. It's almost dehumanizing. It sounds like a slur or taunt. I hate being labelled for not being LGBTQ. It's bullshit. Call me straight. They're two different things. Don't make boxes and terms to put me in. Just because I'm attracted to the opposite sex and identify as my biological gender doesn't make me less valid than anyone else. I'm sorry that the word cis, prefix cis, bothers you so much. Cis is to trans what straight is to gay. If you're happy being called straight, why not cis? And also cis and straight are different things. You could be cis and straight. You can be cis and gay. You can be trans and straight. You can be trans and gay. I hate being labelled for not being LGBTQ. It's bullshit. Call me straight. Straight isn't in the LGBTQ plus community. Well, wasn't that fun? Did we have fun? I don't know if fun's the right word. What was the worst one in your opinion? If you like this video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure if you don't. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.